We're now going to move on to 8 IELTS essential pieces of vocabulary for health and fitness. Let's take a look at your vocabulary list now. We have physique, nutrition, workout, diet, obesity, diagnosis, infection, and therapy. So these are just sort of 8 really important words and pieces of vocabulary that I think you must understand in preparation for your IELTS test. Let's take a look at our first word, which is physique. Physique simply means the well-being of your body, how it looks and how well it is. Is it sick? Is it feeling strong? Let's take a look at the example. Sports people work hard to have a strong physique and perform at the top of their game. And I've added this phrase at the top of their game, at the top of your game, at the top of my game. It's a phrase that describes someone who is performing at the very best of their ability. For example, you could say Cristiano Ronaldo played at the top of his game. And let's take a look at the next example sentence. I feel that swimming and running are the best activities to build your physique. And that's a common verb used alongside physique. It's a collocation. You build physique. You don't grow your physique, you build it. Often used when people are exercising, for example, with weights. Let's take a look at our next piece of vocabulary, which is nutrition. And nutrition is a word used to describe how well someone is eating. Are they getting the correct nutrients? Is it a healthy diet this person is eating or we are eating? Here are some examples. Having a balanced diet and getting the right nutrition are very important for our health. Now, I haven't highlighted this phrase, balanced diet, but it's a very common collocation to describe a diet that has all the right kinds of food. Equally as important as exercise, nutrition is beneficial to our health. Okay, workout. So when we use this word workout, it means that we're often going to the gym or performing an activity to improve our health. I try to work out at least 4 times a week. During summer months, more people from Sheffield work out than during winter. Work out, often used when people are talking about going to the gym. I'm going to go and work out. Diet. This very simply means what you are eating. You can have a bad diet and you can have a good diet. My brother has tried numerous diets, although none really worked for him. In this example, we are saying there are lots of different types of diets. Some diets are to lose weight. Some diets are to build muscle. Some diets are to build energy. I'm trying to add more fresh fruit to my diet to be more healthy. Now, diet is a very common topic in media and in English and in IELTS as well. Obesity. Obesity is a problem that is a growing issue, especially in Western countries, where many people are very or highly overweight. So overweight they are sick. They are obese. In many Western countries, obesity has become a grave concern. And I've highlighted the phrase grave concern. A grave concern is a phrase used to describe something that is highly worrying. And obesity is, to many governments, a grave concern. Fast foods and sugary snacks are all a cause of obesity. Diagnosis. A diagnosis is given usually from some kind of doctor. If you are not feeling well, you get a diagnosis to describe what is wrong with you. Sometimes getting the correct diagnosis can take a lot of time and frustration. My doctor informed me the diagnosis looked good and I could go home very soon. So there are some examples for diagnosis. And next up we have infection. An infection is an illness that potentially could get worse. We often go to the doctors if we have a cut that is infected. It has an infection. There is some kind of possible disease there. The rise in infections from water supplies dropped in the last 3 years. On my last vacation, I caught a pretty nasty infection from a small cut. Nasty infection are words that are often paired together. That's a nasty infection. And here we have therapy. Therapy is where you go to see a specialist doctor of some sort, and they try to help you either physically or mentally as well. My doctor suggested therapy to help build strength in my knee. Therapy is something that usually happens over an extended period of time. And next up, after suffering from depression, I have been going to therapy for the last 2 months. So in this example, we're talking about depression. So this is some kind of mental therapy. This isn't physical therapy. So that brings us to the end of our list of essential vocabulary for health and fitness.